Hey, this is Tim and I'm here with the 5-question tag. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I have not been around very much lately. I kind of accidentally took the month of August off from YouTubing. After doing Blue Lie and my show and everything, I think I just kind of needed some time. I also started going to the gym and I was really focusing on working a lot to kind of make up for the time off I took in July. So I think that it was an accident. I got like 3 videos up for the month of August, but I am back. It is September 1st, and what better way to kick off my re-motivation than by participating in the 5-question tag that was going around. So I tagged myself in this, and so without further ado, let's just jump right in. First of all, before I do that, you'll notice that my hair is a little different. Today was Fashion Friday at work. Every Friday we have a different dress-up day, and today's theme was back to school. So I actually kind of recreated a senior picture from back when I was a senior in high school. So I, styled my hair the only way I knew how back then with like a palm full of gel, threw on an orange polo, and I'll insert that picture here for you. So the first question for the tag is, which 3 YouTubers inspire you the most? And I am going to kind of fudge the rules a little bit and name a few of them. So for budgeting and frugal living and just kind of being mindful about money, which is a huge theme of this channel and my biggest driving force in life right now, is so my 2 YouTubers that inspire me the most in that realm are Budget Girl, of course, and then Lindsay's Frugal Life. So Budget Girl I have been watching for a year or 2 now, and I've loved following her journey. She recently paid off $33,000 of debt, I believe, over the course of a few years, but I just loved watching her journey, and she really truly is the person that got me off my butt and got me started and really narrowed my focus on things. My Frugal Things series, which is going to be coming back, was inspired by her as well. So she recently paid off debt, and so she's kind of like a graduate that I look up to. Lindsay I really like because she is still working on budgeting and paying down debt, and she is local to me. She lives in the Portland area as well, so I kind of am very excited that I found her. And she's kind of like a cool upperclassman that me, the freshman who's trying to learn, really enjoys looking up to. So that's Sarah, Budget Girl, and Lindsay from Lindsay's Frugal Life. And then kind of stepping away from the budgeting side of things, I am really inspired by Annie from Annie's Simple Life, who talks a lot about natural living and especially essential oils, which I want to get into, and she's been really great at and has had really great patience with me as I've asked her random questions, and I'm trying to get started on that. So she is certainly very inspiring. She is also a flute player, which I did in high school, and she's just a really fun gal that I look forward to her videos, as I do with Lindsay and Sarah every week. Finally, I have Hillary from My So-Called Home is very inspiring. She's really great at thrifting and paring down her home and decorating in a very thoughtful way, and every time she posts anything, I just eat it all up, and it's one of my favorite pastimes is watching Hillary. Of course, she is the founder of the $5 Goodwill Challenge, which was the catalyst for me even starting a YouTube channel 3 years ago, and so of course I would be remiss to not include Hillary in this list. And then finally, the 5th YouTuber that inspires me is Cass from, I think it used to be the Organized Clutterbug. I think now she's just the Clutterbug. I don't remember. I should have prepared for this video better. But Cass just wrote a book, which I bought and is on my pile of books to start reading. She is just brilliant at decorating and organizing and repurposing things and really making the most of what you have. And up until this point, I was always of the mindset that if I needed it, I should go buy it. And so really to be able to look at what I have and use those things, Cass has been great. And she's a Canadian channel. I'm sure if you're watching mine, you've probably seen all of these people, but those are the 5 that inspire me the most. And what I think I like most about all 5 of them, aside from the fact that I look forward to their videos every week and they're always the first ones that I watch, I feel like I would love to hang out with any one of them. And unfortunately, they're all across the country or in Canada, except for Lindsay. But I just think that they are fun gals and that we would just really hit it off. So those are the 5 YouTubers that inspire me the most. I'm sorry for taking 5 minutes to answer the first question. The second question, what 3 things are you good at? So I think first of all, I'm really good at being positive and keeping an open mind and looking on the bright side. So if something happens, I'm the one that's usually like, well, but blank, or whatnot. And so that's been really helpful my entire life, I think, just in the face of bullying through school, or when I'm discouraged, or setting goals, or not achieving them, and powering through, moving to a state by myself without anybody here, starting new jobs, leaving jobs, tough days at the office, just all of the above. I think that I have a really natural way of keeping my head up, and that's the first thing that comes to mind. The second thing I think I'm really good at is organizing. Now, I'm kind of like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde with this, because if you see my desk at work or some of my closets or cabinets, it doesn't really look like that. But I've been really, I can organize and I am good at it. I just am not always good at being organized. And I think for me personally, if one thing is off, I just lose motivation. Like, oh, I didn't make my bed today, I'm not gonna do the dishes for a week. Or, oh, that's a to-do pile. It's okay that it's just taking up the entire dining room. I'll get to it eventually. So I need to work on those things, but once I do organize, I'm really good at keeping it organized and putting systems in place that work. So there you have it. The third thing I'm really good at, I think, is communication. I write really well, I think, which has served me well at work. I think that I'm really good at listening and carrying on a conversation that's meaningful and reading people and picking up on all of the signs in communication. I'm not really explaining this very well as a good communicator, but I just think that I'm a good communicator. Take it for what it is. What 3 things are you excited about? So I think getting back into the YouTube swing of things, I'm excited to see how my channel goes. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers in the last few months, which is just awesome. And so now I feel like I need to do some content to keep you. And so I'm excited about that and to see where my channel continues to go through the rest of the year. YouTube is certainly not, it's a hobby. It's absolutely a hobby. I have no desire to turn this into a money-making side hustle or to impart knowledge. I'm truly just documenting my journey, and hopefully you find it either entertaining or you are feeling motivated or encouraged maybe just by seeing me do it and tackle these budgeting things and living a frugal life. So I think, you know, that's why I do it, to hold myself accountable. And if you're along for the ride, that's great. You've all been super supportive in the comments, and it's an amazing community to be a part of. So I'm excited for YouTube and what that holds in the future. I'm very excited to get back into budgeting. So I did my new series, Confessions of a New Budgeter, and I still have some work to do on that, obviously, but I feel like I want to do a disclaimer that I haven't just been so completely careless with my money. Like, I have room to grow, and that's what this is all about. But I haven't been negative, I haven't had any overdrafts. I definitely am feeling good about where I'm at. Maybe not good. I'm feeling content with where I'm at, but I do have some room to grow, and I'm excited to continue on that and to find a budgeting system that will work for me. I've tried various ones and it just doesn't seem to stick, and like I mentioned with my organizing, I like to find systems that will be effective. So I tweak it until it works. And then the third thing I'm excited about is my friend Karen is actually coming to visit for the 3-day weekend. She should be here in like an hour, so I wanted to churn out a video before she got here. We're gonna go get some Mexican for dinner tonight and then kind of take it easy this weekend. I do have to work at the hotel for the next 2 days, so we're gonna chill in the morning and then she'll have some alone time at my apartment and some a staycation, I guess. So I'm looking forward to a weekend with Karen. The fourth question is, how do you relax? And so I think watching YouTube videos, honestly, if I'm on the bus or if I just get home after a long day, I just love collapsing on the couch and pressing play and looking through my subscriptions. I don't have cable, I don't have internet, so when I'm at home, it's basically YouTube and my data on my phone that get me through. So I love just letting go and getting lost in YouTube. You know, people watch a lot of TV shows. I do like some TV, of course, I just don't have it at the moment. So for me, the entertainment and the relaxation is watching all of you and the folks that I subscribe to. Along with that, I also love reading. I've been really focusing on that this year. I'm in the book club at work, and so I love reading the book on the bus or on my breaks at work or when I get home and just being by myself and reading. I love getting lost in a good book. I'm reading a couple right now and I have a stack to go through. And then finally, I love driving. I don't have a car at the moment, so I rent cars from time to time, but I just love being in the car and going up to my parents. It's a 2-hour drive north, but I just love being on the road, cruise control, radio, music, just lost in my thoughts. When I'm alone in the car, it's just really relaxing to me. So those are the 3 ways I relax: watching YouTube, reading books, and road trips that are small, like a few hours. The last question is to tag people, or to tag 5 people. I'm not going to do that. I'll tag Zane from At Home with Zane, and I will tag Cass, the Organized Clutterbug. I don't even know if she watches my channel, but it's out there. You're on notice. You're tagged to answer these questions. I'll have them in the description bar below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.